Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's project is in front of us. Gravel drive. We got this issue. Holes, more holes. Holes everywhere. So I gotta scrape as much gravel and use as much gravel as possible of what we got here. Probably push some from that back lot back there, back up, fill in what we got. We're only bringing in 3 loads of new gravel, I think. 2 to 3. Because they're trying to go as cheap as possible. So we're just doing basically a patch on the situation here. And as you can see, this is like giant holes. And I think because this was all fill at one point, but I would be scared it's settling under the building then. I don't know. But the whole lot back here is a disaster. So we got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to get started here and get unloaded. And I'll check back with you. Basically, this is a leased building. They're leasing it and they're putting money in it, so they want to put as little as possible into this project. So the idea was to come in here and basically we're not filling that hole in. That hole's staying because they don't want to put money. They just want from what they use, which is the entrance to these. I found some gravel all the way in here where they've built gravel up, so I started scraping some of that up. Think somehow I'm gonna have to get me a swell through here to let this water drain. I don't know. I think there's water right where from here. There's water where it's been pouring off the back. I may end up cutting this down. I know it sounds weird, but cutting this down. See, look, you can see where they've thrown concrete. See, it's been eroding where all the wash keeps going that way. So I think I may cut this down up to the drive, fill that puddle in somewhat, but that way the water can drain off because it's hitting right here, and that's all super soft where the water just sits. But I don't necessarily care about down here whether there's water or any of that stuff. We just care about basically not having potholes anywhere. I got 3 loads 53s with dust coming that's going to go on top of all this, so I'm just trying to get all the base smoothed out. I think I'm going to switch over here to the bucket here in a minute, carry some of this pile up there by the drive, and then just kind of grade all this out. With the blade, it works really great for cutting, but when you want to do, like, I don't know, finesse stuff in this like really fluffy material, the blade wants to just carry it all. It doesn't want to just barely take some. And then I need a bucket, and I need to drive across this a bunch and pack it down. You see the skid steer, even though it doesn't pack that hard, it's packing down I don't know, 2 inches, 3 inches, and pumping. The water is pumping up through the material, and it's just not ideal, but it's what we got to work with. I would have preferred, obviously, to have all brand new gravel, but that's not the way everything works in the real world. People, there's budgets and all that, so to make budget, we're using what's available. And I like to cut this hump out, but there's concrete and all kinds of other crap, so bricks and who knows all what. So I don't want to get too aggressive on cutting everything down because I don't want to know what I'm going to find underneath. Plus I got utilities up here and stuff, so we're just going to bring in, carry up buckets, gravel, and fill this up, and then we're going to spread 53s in the main traffic areas where the new 53s are going to go down on top. So I'm going to get back here and switch my blade over, so I'll catch up with you guys here in a bit. Well, I got this leveled up pretty nice, actually. You can see where the truck just sank. I'm gonna have them, when they bring a load, drive over this a bunch and pack this all down. I'm gonna pack new stone on top. As you can see, it's pumpy. It's pumping a lot, so I'll get that fully loaded truck to drive on and pack it down. Got that half roughed in. I'm gonna build it all up so the water runs off of it, but we had enough stone to get what I wanted accomplished, at least get it all filled in for now. And I'm gonna eat some lunch, get some lunch, and hopefully we'll have trucks here shortly. So you can see what 53s with dust looks like when it comes. So you got a bunch of particles mixed in with bigger particles that all packs down mixed. Now this stuff isn't as clean as I like it a little bit more rock in it, but it's gonna do purpose for what this is. I mean, this is all, it's cloddy, it's got moisture in it, which is actually good. You don't always want it to be dry. Now you don't want it to be so moist over here like this where it's pumping. So I'm gonna grade this out, and then I'm gonna put this stuff over top of this, and we're gonna make this place look a lot nicer. But you can see where that dump truck goes across and scrunches this stuff down. See, that's all that settling, and this is all because of the moisture in it. And so that's really good. So he got it packed down fairly well. Made a few passes across it to help pack it down, so it held them up surprisingly well. So we're gonna get to spreading, and I'll get you some clips of spreading it. right, guys, first load spread out. That's what it looks like. I just roughed it in. I don't want this piece of brick. That can go in that puddle over there. I think it's deep over there. Anyway, we got it. Now this is taller than this concrete lip, but I think it'll bleed off through the gravel eventually. I mean, there's some rough areas. We got this once overed. I'm gonna have the dump truck drive over this again. I built this way up. I'm building this up way higher than the asphalt or the concrete, because even if water gets on here, it'll go down there and go down. Just don't want this to be a sinkhole again. So this is all just roughed in, nothing set in stone. I got more gravel coming, so just want to rough it in. I filled in this little ditch here that was here. It's starting to look nice. We got another load heat. We're gonna attempt to spread up here. So there's a spread through here. I gotta come in here. I'm gonna cut this grass down right here and make this and fill this in right here and make this like filled back up some. But I want the water to run right down through here, run down the drive. So that's what's up. Yeah, so we're just gonna be waiting on another truck, I think. Let everything sit. I might work on this grass area here, but I really don't know if I'll need another load beyond the second load here. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna need it. Just seems like to me that I scraped up a lot more gravel off this lot than I thought existed. I think probably because I found all of that gravel over there, where someone one day they had a parking area over there. So I think that helped a lot. No, I didn't even know that gravel was there. I just happened to start finding it. So that's an added benefit. So that's pretty much what's going on. We'll be waiting for the next truck. It should be here in, I don't know, probably another hour. So I might do a little bit more grading and touch up and work on that grass stuff, and then hopefully the next truck will be here. There we go. Spreading. Get him to do one more pass, I think. And leave a little pile. So we'll get him to do one more. Tell him to leave me a little pile. Of a pile right here on this one. That's all right, because I gotta have it for up against that asphalt. But you don't have too much left, so I might not need another load. I got a lot of gravel out of that back there, I guess. But the amount of holes, you would have thought you need a lot more gravel. There's still some in there, Josh. Huh? I don't know how much. You got one more pass worth, you think? Got the last load spread. I think we're done. I built up where that hole was originally again. There's a fair amount of gravel out there to keep from, try to keep the gravel here, but they turn right there. They go out and back in. Got that done. This all done. Built all this up, and this is still soft. So it's just gonna have to sit. It's all out. And we got the drive done there. And yeah, looks nice. So and this is the parking area we stripped all the gravel off of right here. Back there is where it falls off. That's what it all looks like from this angle down here, kind of at the lower spot. All that water's coming down through here from all this watershed and going off the back of this hill. So all this was built up with fill, and like I said, left the big puddle right there. So all looking nice. All right, guys, well, I think that's a wrap to this project. We're calling it a day. We're gonna get the skid steer loaded up, chained down, and we'll catch you on the next one. Please like and subscribe and follow for more.